Good morning. Look at that sunrise coming up. The sky just looks incredible. Okay, I'm looking at this as I'm heading to work. Hope you're all having a good day. See you on the job site. Okay, here we go. Friday morning. We brought down some limestone from the shop. We got a dusting on the steps over here, as well as the front porch. This is what we're looking for in our concrete. We have our wire mesh, 1/2 inch rebar up the centers. Matt cut a rebar for in these long skinny runs, right like that. We'll put expansion joint on last for our next pour. Just cutting joint for a round in here. We want to wrap this all in expansion so we're not locked in and tight anywhere. Run it past the post? Yeah. 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 Okay, let's go check out the porch. We're going to power buggy the concrete right up here and just dump it over the edge. We'll rake it halfway. Maybe we'll get a wheelbarrow or two going and dump over this edge. That's kind of a long drag. We'll see how it goes. That's our rebar grid, everything tied and ready to go. Concrete's due any minute. Buggy's warming up, we'll get it up here. Just trying to have everything ready to go. Here he comes right as I'm speaking. Pulling down the hill. So we'll get him right in position, right up the driveway, mixed up. Get this day started. Good deal. Okay, first truck coming in, real nice. Ground's barely moving. That's what we like to see. Nice firm base. Now this has been here, oh boy, 50 or more years. Okay, right up into place. And we had a lot of rain yesterday too, so that's a real good sign. Nice solid base we're on. Okay, here we go. We're gonna spread the concrete, get that wire mesh up, and get pouring. I'll go to time lapse. Talk to you soon. We have a lot of concrete to pour today, so you'll definitely see enough live footage pouring. Okay, camera on. All right, last sill, and we're about out of concrete. These are about 7 inches thick, right across there. Need a shovelful out of there? They're pretty close. If I can get out of the mixer driver's way, he does a real good job for us. You know what? And hold up, because I think we'll clean Jeff up right here on the edge. Okay. These take a little bit of time. We just want to place it in there, nice and neat. A little scrape. Swing it, Jeff. Alright, little bit, and we are there. Stuffing the rebar in. Good, last little bit. Yeah, I think we're, yeah. You want to throw the rest in the steps? You want to throw the rest in the steps? Pushing the rebar down, keeping it in the center. Keeping this nice and clean. Yikes. Okay. Alright, so we got enough there. Let's head over here. Smooth some of the power tools and throw his leftovers right in here. Okay. 2 steps to go. I didn't think we'd get this far with number 1 truck. Oh, he's empty. Alright, well, we'll get 1 step. Number 2 truck is down there getting ready to mix up. Just scraping that chute clean. Okay, we'll get this cleaned out. Be back in a minute. Okay, there goes number 1. Number 2's pulling in right now. This is a good time for a sip of coffee. We still have one more, just a top landing to pour there. That's just a set of steps to get up that hillside to the log pile. That's all that is. Nice little set of steps, better than the stepping stones they had. Front porch is next. We're going to hit the power buggy as well as a couple wheelbarrows through the grass. Maybe even a power buggy over those bushes because we're going to be ripping them out. We'll see how it goes. All right. Talk to you soon. Well, here he comes. Go ahead, you can drink and watch the video at the same time. All right, we'll pull them in here and we'll finish that top landing. Hit right on this edge first to see what happens. All the way up. There's our splash guards. Just a piece of carpet, rubber mat, and a bracket. We're easily making it halfway. Little landscaping. Jim, I didn't know you were a landscaper. Shake the dirt back in there. There we go. That made it a little easier. Okay, there it is all poured. As you notice, we poured that really stiff. That was probably a 3-inch slump, really tight concrete. I don't want that to shrink and crack at all. And these shapes like this, excuse me, are really hard to guess where it's going to crack. So I'm going to put a cut center, and I'm going to put a little wing cut off of that sill, and center of the sill, and center this way. We're going to chop it up with a border. How about that? Marilyn, I hope you like it. On the curb edger, show them the groove on that. Make sure everybody sees that. This is adjustable. It goes from about, well, probably 5 inches to 12 inches. Guessing 5, right?
Yeah. It's always better to hit it a little wet with this because it's hard to get that joint in there if it's a little tight.
Okay. All right. Jim's on that. Let's see what the guys are doing out front. Okay, they're on cuts. 1, 2 cuts. That's 11 by 11 foot pads. Nice size pad. Fully reinforced. And I'll jump on these steps. Okay, a couple of tools. So they worked the hillside on this step. They took this step back about the distance of one of these cobblestones right here. So we'll just pick it right up here. Driveway's at this height, so it's not a short step. Don't be thinking that. This is all the same level. Cleaning everything off. We don't want to pull this and have all that debris fall in the already finished concrete. So let those sit like that for a little bit. It's way too wet to broom, way too wet to pull that face yet. These guys are finishing up over here. We'll open these joints up. Ready to broom shortly. Here's our cut pattern we chose, coming off the corners of the sills, right like that, and over. So, center, corner. Now we're going to do center this way, right across here, parallel with the house. Okay, steps are ready.
On that with you, Dad?
Sure. You need something to do. While we're here, before we take these off, notice the guys put kickers on the sides, bottom step, and side. Everything gets kicked. We don't want these steps pushing down the hill. Then it'll look crooked in the driveway area.
Then you'll get a phone call. Come
That's
back
right.
and tear it out.
Eliminate that phone call before it
Yeah.
There it is, all cut. Center and center. Just cleaning up our joints. We'll be back here in minutes to broom. I'll show you what I'm doing. I just took a nail and opened these joints up real nice. As I'm brooming it, some of the crumbs are falling in. I just want that to look real nice and crisp. And that's all you gotta do. Right like that. Looks much better than leaving it like that. So again, reverse broom on the border. Turns this plain broom porch into something that looks kind of nice. Okay, and then just take this, just clean that up a little bit. Only takes a second. There you go. No questions asked. All right, I'll make my way around and I'll be over there shortly. Okay, there's the porch all done. All the way around, nice and cleaned up. Okay, Steve's working on this. They are doing good without me, getting the wire up. They put a spray of SRT on that. So in about an hour, when we're edging this concrete, well, 45 minutes, maybe we'll be able to walk on that in our socks. That'll make it a little bit easier. Getting some more concrete there. All right, I'll get the camera set up and do something productive. Ryan's fitting in nicely. Okay. Okay, underway brooming. This laid here a little bit. It didn't set up as fast as the first round did. Matt had a great idea. He said, hey, why don't we go ahead and pour this front sidewalk while we're here? And then Monday, all we have to do is go down the hill. Great idea, Matt. So we have one more truck coming for here, and we are out of here for the weekend. Big plans this weekend?
Spending time with the family. That's it.
Fun. As I shut off the camera, Matt's halfway done brooming. Here comes our mixer. We are done with the excavator. That's getting loaded, so we can open up this street over the weekend. Didn't want to leave everything parked there too long, so we'll go ahead and get this guy up here mixed up, and we'll just wheelbarrow this front sidewalk. Talk to you real soon. Busy, halfway done pouring. We're using the sub base from the original sidewalk. It's like a cinder material. Pretty nice. We're pouring it kind of thick, and that is okay. Working the fiberglass rebar up in the concrete, keeping it in about 6 inches from the edge up in the center. Steve and I were over here. There we are, all done. This is our 6-inch border picture frame edge. We do this look quite often. So that has our SRT on it. It's drying quite slow. That'll turn clear when it's dry, sort of like that. It's starting to dry. I'm gonna get a coat on here, and then the walk as soon as we're done. Whew. I am so glad we're getting this done. Now Monday, right down the driveway, 25 yards. We'll probably just get it all coming first thing. Okay, a little bit more. I'll set you right here. Talk to you soon. It's funny, I forgot to mention this. We had planned on pulling these bushes out right in the middle of the pour here. We just ripped them out of the way and got the power buggy around there. So you saw us attacking those. That was planned. Okay, mixer is leaving. What do you got there, Matt?
Right corner.
Just shading away from the hill. Perfect. So a couple things. How do we set heights? We want to work our surrounding area. Definitely falling towards the street by a lot. We wanted shading a little bit of cross slope, and we don't want it too low in that hillside and the grass. I actually prefer it up a little bit from the grass, not much, but where they could maybe get a mower over it I'd rather be a little bit high than down. If we're down, now everything bleeds onto the concrete and the concrete's always dirty. So a little bit up is what I prefer. You can see how the board down there where Matt is, it's up about an inch from the grass. To me, that's perfect. Need to drop that side of bumper or good?
That's a half there.
That looks like it's blending into the street perfect. Keep them busy. Trucks are loaded. It is Friday. It's early yet. It's only like 1 o'clock, but Easter weekend. Happy Easter, everybody. I know you'll be getting that late. So 5-foot pads. Just putting some marks in the concrete at 5 feet increments all the way down. And so on. There we go, time to edge. Cleaning everything up. Hey Steve, why don't you get your drone out and do a drone flyover?
It's out of batteries.
The batteries?
Yeah, batteries are dead.
Hey, I'm just curious, what did I see laying on the road over there by the excavator?
Maybe some concrete or something on there.
Steve was showing me sport mode in his drone. He was zipping it up and down the street, and he took it. Do you mind me telling him that this was funny?
What?
This was funny.
I flew it straight into the excavator. I was watching the drone instead of the camera and just tanked the door down.
They're made pretty good. He broke the camera off it though. Yeah, I did layout. I adjusted them a little bit. We're 5'4" on my pads. Line them up nice and square across. On the corners, you can scrape up a little. Make sure you leave them nice and full now. If they're not full, it's hard to do later on. Okay, there it is, all done. Just about ready to start the weekend. All the way to the driveway. All right, last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break up this concrete. We'll use it for fill for Monday morning.